Hi, my name is Simone and I'm so excited to be here with you today to show you some of the things that are in your Hot Cocoa Family Fun Kit. One of the things that you have in there is a Lamy fountain pen. You might have a red one, or you might have a blue one. They both are exactly the same. I love these fountain pens. I think that they are super fun to write with and makes writing and using pens way more fun. So when you take the cap off of the pen, you'll see the nib, and the nib is pointed, and you can twist the nib off to open up the pen, and then you'll see that you have this empty space to put in an ink cartridge. So inside your box, you also have one blue cartridge of ink and one green cartridge of ink. Something else that I really love about fountain pens is that you can change the color of your ink at any time. So you have one pen with any number of inks that you could want. So I'm gonna choose the blue ink to start. And you'll start by twisting open the pen. There's a wider side on the ink and a narrower side. And so you wanna stick the wider side in, and there's a seal at the top. And when you press it into the pen, it punctures the seal, allowing the ink to flow through. So I'm gonna put it in. You want to press it until you hear a little pop. It just feels like a little click. And then you twist the barrel back on, and you'll need a little bit of scratch paper or something that you can scribble on so that the ink can start flowing. So I'm going to use this Hot Cocoa placemat here, which is also in your Family Fun Kit. And these placemats are a wonderful way to add some holiday cheer to your table. There are 25 placemats in the pack, and they simply tear off. So I'm going to use one right now to start experimenting with my fountain pen. I'm just going to start scribbling on the paper, and you'll start to see the ink come through lightly at first, and then it'll start to come in darker and darker. You don't need to press too hard at all. And once the ink is flowing through and you can tell how it starts to look more even, then you're ready to write. Another thing that you have in your Hot Cocoa Family Fun Kit is this pack of 8 hand letterpressed note cards. And the paper that's used for these note cards is very soft, which makes it a lovely surface to write on with your new fountain pen. So I'm going to choose one of the two styles. I'm going to choose this one that says Merry with the cute little green car and the tree on top. And I'm going to write this one to my grandmother. So here I go. Dear Grandma, Merry Christmas. I can't wait to see you soon. Stay cozy. Love, Simone. And I'll put a date at the top. Okay, great. So this one's all ready to go to Grandma. Another item in your Family Fun Kit that can be used with your new fountain pen are these gift tags. And you have 2 of each style. There is a gingerbread person, a candy cane, a snow person, and this Christmas tree. And I think I'm going to choose the candy cane. And these gift tags are really great to hang either on a gift that you've wrapped. It could be a gift in a bag. It could be really anywhere that you could tie it. Is a great place to use one of these. And I'm going to address this one to my brother Dag, and I'm gonna write from Simone. One of the great things about using a fountain pen is that you can change the ink, and you can change the ink at any time, even if you haven't finished the ink that you're using. So I really want to try using this green ink. So I'm going to open up my pen and carefully pull out the blue ink, being careful not to get any ink splatters anywhere. And you can save this ink in a little Ziploc bag to help prevent air from drying the ink out, and you can use it again later. So I'm going to just place this here, and then you can do this one of two ways. I am going to stick the green ink right into the pen, and when I do that, it will create a sort of gradient effect as the blue ink changes to green. If you don't want that to happen as much, you can simply rinse the pen with some warm water and allow the residue of the blue ink to flow through. I'm gonna stick the blue ink in. I felt it click, or the green ink. And now I'm going to twist this back on. I'm going to use my hot cocoa paper placemat again as some scratch paper. And I'm just gonna start writing, and first it's blue. And then the more I go, it starts to turn kind of teal. I see some green coming through. And while you're changing the ink, you can continue using the pen as you normally would to write letters, cards, gift tags, so that you don't waste the ink that's reserved in the pen. Just know that it will continue to be blue for a little bit until the green starts to come through. But you can definitely still use it as you normally would. Okay, so now that my pen is green, I am going to write one more gift tag. And I'm gonna choose the Christmas tree. I'm gonna write this one to my mom. To Mom, from Simone. Using these pens really reminds me of being in Waldorf school, and these were the only pens that we used most of the time to do our schoolwork. And I remember always thinking that it was really fun to use these as a kid. All right, so now that we are done using the fountain pen, I am going to clean it. So I'm going to untwist my pen, take out the cartridge, and I'm going to plop this whole piece into my bowl of warm water here. There's nothing in it, it's just warm water. You can either put it into a bowl of warm water, or you can run warm water through the nib under a faucet. I like to put it in to a bowl of warm water because the effect is really fun to watch. So you'll start to see the ink coming out of the nib as you put it in the water, and you can swish it around. I just leave it in here for a few minutes, swish it around a little bit just to agitate some of the ink inside. And then after I've allowed it to soak in this water for a little bit, I will run some warm water through it at the end just to give it one last flush. I hope that you have so much fun trying out some of these different things, and thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time.